Okay, good morning, welcome back to a new stream. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Gonna do some MC contracts, seeing as they're triple money. And I'm gonna have to try and be a little bit quiet at the start, because Mum and Dad are still asleep, even though it's 20 to 10 in the morning, but never mind. Let's do this one. Okay, let's go. I think they're getting up now actually, so yeah. We've got to go to La Mesa for this one. Okay. We are probably going to do a KO a little bit later on, but to start off with, we are going to do a lot of these. I'm going to try not to use the Mark II on these. Okay, you can actually find the keys for the oppressor on this one. You don't actually have to hook the container on, but I'm going to show you all that soon. Getting shot from behind. Yeah, I forgot about the rapid fire on this mission. Yeah, there's rapid fire on this mission, especially from the helis. Done this mission a couple of times, so I think I know where to go. We need the industrial cutting saw. If I can remember where it actually is, that would be a good start, wouldn't it? there any ladders to get up higher up? Doesn't look like it. Can I go this way? Yes, I can. Okay. You're not anything, you're dead now, mate. Yeah, I know where the saw is. It's around here. It's gotta be around here. Well, there's the oppressor keys. Yeah, the saw's down there where those guys are that are shooting us. Yep. I've got this. Yes, I know what it does. Can you just please let us pick us up? Can you please let me pick it up? Can't get my words out. There we go. Jeez. Hello. There we go. I feel like sometimes on this game, when you try and do something, the game reacts really late to what you're doing. Like I pressed that button like 2 minutes ago and it wasn't opening. That's not the right one though. The right one will have a Presser Mark 1 in it. I really like it when people call the Mark II the Oppressor as well, because it's not really, it's the Mark II. The Oppressor is the Mark 1. Great. So was the last one, isn't it? Yep, typical. Bloody typical that. I know exactly where it is as well. It's higher up. Yeah, it's so predictable, Rockstar, that you put the right one right high up. So predictable. There it is. It's red and white though. Ugh. The presser's red and white. Ugh. That's disgusting. Red and white. Disgraceful. Come on. Really? Piss off, will yous? I am actually going to spawn the Mark II momentarily. Just to get up here. It's quicker to get up here, isn't it? Than getting a regular bike. I mean, you'd have to go all the way up. Fuck that. Okay, we're just gonna try and use the boost a lot here. There we go. Pretty much perfect apart from hitting that wall there. Now we need to leave the area. We're just gonna have to use this vellum right here. Or can I do that? Nope, because it spawns miles away. Okay. Yeah, just use this. Gonna need to snack up as well. That mission literally destroyed all my snacks, pretty much. Because of the OP AI. I haven't got an apartment invite at my disposal today either because we've started the original heists, but we haven't started the next heist yet, so I haven't done a setup. So today I haven't got the OG heist invite, so I'm going to have to cope without it. Only invite I've got is my facility one. So we're just going to have to cope without that today. It shouldn't be a big issue. Unless we're like out to sea or something, but I can always find a new session. So it won't be that big of a deal. It's just useful to have. That'll do it. That will do. Yeah, I should probably go and buy some snacks though. Where can I go to buy snacks? There's plenty of places I can go, but which is the closest? The office is the closest to where I am, so I guess we'll go there. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous when you do that mission solo, because what you've got is you've got OPAI shooting you perfectly from a moving helicopter, which makes no sense. Then it destroys your health. It's ridiculous.
Good to see you, boss. Hi there. What do you need? Anything to keep you productive, boss. Looks like your pockets are full. Are you sure you need more snacks? When you finish what you've got, I'll give you some more.
Okay, so we've bought some snacks. I believe there's like a 2.5 minute cooldown after each MC contract, something like that. Someone will have to correct us if I'm wrong, because I don't do them all that much. But here's the triple money. I might as well do them. Come on, 10 seconds. Come on. Bloody cooldown. You know what it is? I'm gonna say something very controversial right now. And hear us out when I say this. Why don't they just remove the MC cooldown completely off the Mark II? I did say it was controversial, but let me explain why I think they should remove it now. Like, people can sell in private sessions now. People can choose to sell in private sessions, so your friends being able to spawn their Mark II time and time again without a cooldown when you're selling cargo in a private session isn't an issue. Yeah, no, because no one's going to attack you. So, why not just say bye-bye to the cooldown? I guess it's controversial though, because if you do choose to sell in public lobbies, which I don't advise, but if you still choose to sell in public lobbies, I guess those oppressor griefers could keep spawning their bike time and time again. That's the downside. But personally, I'm never going to sell in the public session ever again. I think it's too risky. I know there's a massive bonus, but I don't think it's worth it for the stress and anxiety you've got to go through with people blowing up your cargo. Oh well, I can start another one straight away. Stop POW. Pow! Kapow! I want to use a different bike. What have I got? I've got a Barger, I've got a Hot Rod Blazer, Batty 801. Oh, yeah. Let's go old school here, and let's use the Batty 801. One of the first bikes I've ever added into the game, the Batty 801. Oh, bollocks. And that's the first thing that happens to us on it. Yeah, because the Batty's been in the game since 2013, I'm pretty sure. The Hakuchu, the regular Hakuchu, I believe, has been in the game since 2013 as well. Obviously, the Bagger has as well. The Hot Rod Blazer, I believe, has also. Yeah, I remember. I remember parts of this one, just not all of it. Oops, that wasn't meant to happen. Surely I can drive this bike up these stairs. Come on. I can if I put enough gas on, I can get it up the stairs. Go on. Yeah, we got it. Follow the train tracks into the yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember this one. You should have followed the damn train, CJ. It's going that way. Greetings, how are you today? I'm doing good. How are you, Chinese Gaming? You should have followed the damn train, CJ. Yeah. This is like... Just pretend it's San Andreas. Should have followed the damn train, CJ. All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ. I killed the driver. How nasty. I like Subway, especially their sandwich. Wow. Yeah, but these things are called Subways as well. This is called a Subway, I believe. Rescue the client. Where's the client? The client's at the airport. Wow, Chinese. How am I mean? How am I meanie? What do you mean? Oh, bollocks. I need to hurry up, yeah. His health's going down. Shit, shit, shit. I know if I leave out of here, I believe it'll get us at the end of the airport. I hope I'm right. I'm sure this exit gets you into the airport. And it... I believe it does, yes. There's a cop there. Nothing to see here. And it... Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I'm at the airport now. This is what happens when you've got over a year played on this game. You know the map so well. You killed the driver. His name was Patrick. He was a father of 3. His sons will be fatherless. His wife a widow. Oh, wow. I'm trying not to use the Mark II on these as well. Because they're MC contracts. I don't think you should be using the Mark II on these. Oh, he's up there, isn't he? Oh, no. He's going to die by the time I get to him. I have to hurry this up here. Good job the battery's got decent speed. Where is this client? Where the... What? Where the hell is this client? What? Oh, what? Have I got cops on us? I don't even know where this client is. Is he down here? Is that why I got cops on us? Oh. Well, I didn't realise. I haven't really done this. I don't really do MC contracts all that much. He's probably going to die by the time I get to him. I haven't really done MC contracts all that much, despite this being my 6th year playing this game. Yeah, the client's going to die. Oh, it's around here. Okay, there you are. There's the client, and I've just made an absolute noob move, going the wrong way. Oh well. Come on then. Come on. Do you want to escape or not? Follow us. I haven't got a lot of health here either. Myself, to be honest. Took a lot of damage from the cops. Oh, damn. Bye-bye. Bye-bye to you. Because I just killed you with my gun. Haha. He's dead. Let's go. Let's go. Hurry up. Thank you. Not even going to try that jump when I've got a client on the bike. No thanks. It's a shame that you're on PS4 version Chinese. I can't host MC contracts on the PS4 version. I've not got a clubhouse. I'm never really on the PS4 version. I haven't been on it for a week. I mean, the other week I did help Thriller Killer with a few heists, but overall I'm just never on it because I like to play on this version because it's where my progress is. Well, 1.6 billion, 1,236 in level. You should try and get a PS5. I mean, obviously it's up to you, but you should try, because if you transfer your main account to PS5, there's like me, Speed, Jade, Lee. Thriller Killer's gonna be moving over to PS5 in October because he says he's gonna get one in October, so he'll be moving over as well. He'll be leaving the iconic PS4 behind. Oh, damn. One thing I could never do though would be to disrespect the PS4, even though the PS5 is the better console because it's newer hardware and you'd expect that. I would never disrespect the PS4. I've got so many good memories of that console, man. And I didn't like that it sounded like a jet taking off, but yeah, there's plenty of things I did like about it. I just have a lot of memories on it. I mean, obviously I kept mine for like, what, 6-7 years before I switched to PS5, so, played in it a long time. I've almost had this PS5 for a year already and I've had no issues with it, so long may that continue. I don't see why I would have any issues unless there was like a hardware fault. Yeah, it's expensive for a reason, Chinese gaming, because it's bloody good. And that's why it's expensive, This is the problem that I have with some people, they go and say, oh, this is too expensive, this is too expensive. You know why it's expensive? Because it's good fucking quality. That's why it's expensive. It kind of annoys us in a way, because like, well, yeah, it is expensive, but you know why it's expensive? Because it's good fucking quality. This PS5 was worth the £500. Was it £500? I think it was £450. The £450 I paid for this PS5 was worth every single penny. I don't regret buying it. I don't regret spending the money. It was worth it. It's good quality. And here's an important thing for your newsflash. If you want good quality items and you want good quality stuff, then you're gonna have to pay a lot of money for them, because that's just the way it is. But that's how I see it, and I stand by it as well. I do think that things are expensive for a reason, and I do think that reason is because they're good quality. Like, houses are expensive. some are more expensive than others because some are probably slightly better quality than others. You know, so people saying, "Oh well, you know, it's expensive." I mean, I do understand that, and I would agree it is a lot of money, but there's a good reason why it's a lot of money, and that's what a lot of people seem to forget. There's a reason why it's expensive. Did I do all my casino preps? Let me have a look. Like my TV. How much did I pay for my TV? I want to say I paid a few £100 for my TV, but you know why? Because it's good quality. That's why I paid it. Oh, it's not even prepped yet. Okay, let's do some preps on this. Why? Let's just take it to football for 1 second. Why in football are some players more expensive than others? What is the reason? Well, the reason is because the better players cost more money. Yeah, it's the same with most things nowadays. If you're paying more money for something, it's better quality. So, you know, a Kylian Mbappe, for instance, is going to cost more than a fucking Chris Wood because Kylian Mbappe is a much better player than him. I can't even put them both in the same sentence. I shouldn't even be putting them both in the same sentence. You know, Erling Haaland cost double the money that we paid for Chris Wood. Because Erling Haaland's a much better player than he'll ever be. It's as simple as that. That's why he costed more, because he's better quality. People have to understand this is the world now. You pay more money because it's better quality. And the quicker people start understanding that, the better. Yeah, football never used to be a money game, but that is a good example that it is now. So you've got to get with the times. Some people might not like it, but you know, if you're a massive football fan like I am, and say I was around in the 80s and the 90s when football wasn't about money, but I was still a massive football fan to this day, I would still watch the football regardless if it's all about money. Because I love the sport that much that I would still watch it. So I appreciate that things are expensive, and I appreciate that some people might not afford it. But if you can't afford it, then it's worth upgrading and getting better quality resources. Like this Elgato that I'm using right now, this Blue Yeti microphone that I'm using right now, they weren't cheap either. The computer that I'm using now wasn't cheap. But they're decent quality and they're worth the money. The other thing you've got to think of when you're buying things that are expensive is, are you going to use them? And I can't count one thing that I've bought which was expensive that I never used. Like even my Nintendo Switch I use sometimes. So again, it's not a waste of money. Because I'm using it. But I meant to say I'm saving money for that. Yeah, but it'll be worth the money when you have it though. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, people are quick to say that things are expensive, and yeah, they are. I'm not going to disagree with that. But what you've got to think about why are they expensive, not just say, oh well, this is expensive, I'm not going to buy this. But why is it expensive? I'd rather pay more money for better quality than pay less for shit. Pretty much. Pretty much is what I'm trying to say. All day long. Because as the years go by, technology improves. And if you want to upgrade and you want to improve and you want to stay with the times, then unfortunately, you're going to have to spend more money. Right, I've got an idea. Okay, and then... Right, time to go. Time to make our exit. Like, when it comes to mobile phones as well, like, I'm not bothered about getting the brand newest phone, like the most newest phone, but I do want one that's half like updated. I want one that's really good, but I'm not necessarily bothered about getting the newest one. I mean, I've got the Samsung S21, which is pretty good. So, but normally, not all the time, I will admit, but most of the time, when you pay more money for something, it's because it's better quality. Not all the time, but 9 times out of 10, yes. Like, for instance, why is Asda more expensive than Aldi? I'll tell you why. This is my opinion. You can choose to agree. You can choose to disagree if you want. But Asda's more expensive than Aldi because Asda's much better. And that's not me saying that Aldi's terrible. But I do think Asda's, again, is better quality. You know, that was the comparison that I made earlier with, you know, why some football players are more expensive than others. You know, it's because the better players, better quality. Better quality means you have to invest more. Oh man, damn. Oh. But let's look at the game that I'm playing right now. As well, let's just look at the vehicles. Just have a look at a few vehicles. Why does the Virus cost 192,000, but say, why does the Oppressor Mark II cost so much more? Because the Mark II is a better vehicle than the Virus. You know, it's better quality again. So yeah, I understand when people say things are expensive. I understand that. But what people don't think about is they don't think about why they're expensive. They just say, "Oh well, I'm not gonna do this and this because it's more expensive." But in my eyes, if you've got the money, to buy something more expensive, and you're still gonna have plenty of money left afterwards, I don't see why you don't do that. Yeah, this is a bit of a long mission, like. Jeez. I should have just left the session and did a different mission. Jesus. This one's taken a long time. I think I'm going to do another MC contract after this. I'd never seem to get a quick mission with weapons. It's like I never seem to get that hotel mission with getaway vehicles either. I always seem to get preps that take longer. Like I can never be given like quicker preps. I mean, I've had the one a few times for weapons where you just go to Palomino Highlands and you deliver the plane, but most of the time I'm getting preps that are like taking ages, man. I wish you could block like texts and phone calls on this game. That would be so good. Like LJT, like messaging is saying that me cocaine factory's empty, and it's just like, well, I know it's empty because I don't even do MC businesses, mate. So of course it's going to be empty because I've never resupplied it because I don't do MCs. You know, what do you want? I'm not going to start doing them now just because you say that it's empty. Excuse you. Yeah, I just casually leave like a buzzer just out on the street. Yeah, nothing to see there. Well, your team are playing today Chinese gaming against West Ham. What do you think? Can you get 3 points? Are you going to get any points off West Ham? It's a tough game to call, that one, like. Gotta say. They're both pretty equal if I say so myself, really. I think I would say a draw, me, like. I would say like 1-1. West Ham and Brighton, I would say like 1-1. I think they're very, very equal in terms of quality, in terms of, I think, where they're finishing the season. I think they're very close to each other. Yeah, I think it'll be a draw. I just feel like West Ham and Brighton are very, very like equal in terms of like quality, and I think in terms of where they're going to finish in the season. I don't think they'll be far off each other. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. And unfortunately, I have to say that I think my team are going to lose either 2 or 3-0. I think Erling Haaland's going to have a field day, to be honest. Especially if we start Dan Burn in centre back. I'm not trying to be thingy towards Dan Burn, but Dan Burn has no pace. So if Erling Haaland uses his pace, and Dan Burn's left is like the last man to try and get him, and Erling Haaland loses his pace, Dan Burn's not catching him. So I think we need to start Botman and Shaw at the back today, because Erling Haaland's pace is frightening, really. For a striker, he's got the pace of like a winger. It's pretty mad how quick he is. He's got like Saint Maximin's pace, almost. This guy's a striker. That's scary, just using your pace to get in behind, and he knows how to score goals. He's already scored a penalty, and he's already scored a goal from open play this season. Remember, he slotted that left-footed strike in against West Ham. So I just don't feel confident today. I know we're on a good run, I know we're unbeaten, but I just feel like Man City are just so far ahead of us. I can't see how we get a point. The only way I can see we're really picking up anything today is if Man City have an off day, if we get lucky on some decisions, if we defend really well and maybe keep Haaland quiet. But are we really going to get a point off Man City? Probably not. I've got to be honest and realistic. I just think Man City are just way ahead of us. And if we are going to get something, we're going to either be very lucky or it's going to be one hell of a performance. So yeah, I'm a little bit worried today. I know we've got our own threats as well. Obviously, Man City have Haaland. They have Foden. I mean, Grealish isn't really an issue. Grealish just doesn't really do anything for Man City. They've got Cancelo, who can like run up the left hand side or the right hand side, depending on whether he's starting as a left back or a right back. He can play on either side. Obviously, you've got Kevin De Bruyne in midfield. We all know the quality that Kevin De Bruyne has. So we're gonna have to keep him quiet. There's just so many unbelievable players in this Man City team. Then you've got to try and beat Edison, who's one of the best goalkeepers probably in the world right now. You got Diaz at the back, who's solid. Ruben Diaz at the back, solid. Be interesting to see who actually starts at the back for Man City today. I'm assuming Diaz and Laporte. I think Laporte's still there. Diaz and Laporte will start at the back. Put Cancelo off the left, maybe. Since they've sold Zinchenko to Arsenal. I think Cancelo off the left, Kyle Walker off the right. I mean right back and left back. I don't mean like left wing and right wing. Probably play Foden off the left. Haaland up top. I think they'll probably start Haaland. Who plays on the right? Who plays off the right though? Jeez, I don't even know. Who plays off the right wing for Man City now? Because they've sold their Jesus. Jesus can play as a striker or a right winger, so I don't know. Obviously, De Bruyne's probably going to start. Rodri's probably going to start in that defensive midfield position. He'll be the player who's in front of the back four, protecting the back four. I don't think he'll have too much work to do having to protect the top four, because I think Man City are going to dominate the game, but you never know. I'm just not looking forward to it. I mean, if someone said to me, "Oh, I'll give you the point against Man City now," I'd probably take it, because I'm really not looking forward to this today. I'm going to be watching the game. It's on Sky, but I'm not looking forward to it. I just hope the team can prove us wrong and get something today. Would be nice. I'm not sure about that one, Chinese. I mean, Man United protesting over the Glazers, I can understand why. But here's the thing. Mike Ashley is a worse owner than the Glazers. I'm saying that right now. And I don't care if a Man United fan comes in this stream and wants to try and argue with us. Mike Ashley is a worse owner than the Glazers. Straight away, I'm going to say it. By a mile. Much worse. Man United are still bloody complaining about their owners. At least they're still a top 6 team. For God's sake. You know, only a few seasons ago they finished bloody second under Solskjaer, man. Was it Solskjaer or was it Mourinho? I think they finished second under Mourinho or Solskjaer a few seasons ago. And they complained about the Glazers. I understand, like, the Glazers are bad owners. I don't disagree with that. They've kind of let Man U, like, decline over the past, 10 years. But that's nothing as bad as what we had to suffer under Mike Ashley. We were a team in the 90s who nearly won the league. We nearly won the Premier League in the 90s. The mid-90s. We nearly won the league. Mike Ashley took ownership of Newcastle in 2007. And in his tenure, we had 2 relegations. 2 relegations. My fans still cheered. My fans still went to games. Still cheered the team on. even though we were dreadful. We were in a dreadful state under Ashley. You know, two relegations. We had 2 relegations within, what, 10 years? We had 2009. We had 2016. Under Ashley, yeah? That's 2 relegations in 10 years. But before that, if you go before Ashley, when we're under the previous owner, I believe his name was John Hall, was it? Let's have a look. Don't quote us on that. I wasn't even born at this time. I'm just trying to remember the history. Yeah, it was John Hall. John Hall was owner of Newcastle before Mike Ashley. Under John Hall, we nearly won the Premier League, and we got in the Champions League a good amount in the early 2000s. We were still a solid team in the early 2000s. In, was it 2002 or something like that? We beat Barcelona in the bloody Champions League. Then Ashley comes in. People say, oh, well, he cleared your debt. Oh, well, thank you very much. You know, thank you very much that a billionaire, you know, has came in to own the club and he's cleared our debt. I mean, thank you very much, you know. You would expect that if he's the owner of your club, for him to help you clear your debt. Especially if he's a billionaire who can just spend money willy-nilly. So, you know. There's a few things that he did which pissed me off. It pissed a lot of Newcastle fans off. Yeah, Mahrez off the right, yeah. Let's have a look then. What did Mike Ashley do to piss off Newcastle fans? Let's have a think. Maybe when he let Kevin Keegan leave, that was probably one of the first ones. This is like, what, 2008? This is a year into his ownership. He barely let the club invest any money into transfers, so every year teams around us were improving, and we were just gradually getting worse and worse. There's another thing. I'm going to get onto that one in a moment. Let's think. What else did he do? Well, we're going to have to get onto that one now. He sacked Chris Shooton after we had a bad start to the 10-11 season. Shut up, Leicester, man. I'm trying to talk. Shut up, will you? Right. He sacked Chris Shooton in the 2010-11 season. Despite the fact he was the reason, well, one of the reasons that we got back in the Premier League. So, he sacks Chris Shooton because we'll have a bad start to the 10-11 season. That's another thing. But I'll tell you what the worst thing was, and I bet you a lot of Newcastle fans will agree with us. He decided to rename St James's Park to the Sports Direct Arena. That arguably for me was probably the worst thing that he did. You can't rename a famous historical stadium like St James's Park to Sports Direct Arena. I remember I was so pissed off when he did that. A lot of the fans literally complained. The name didn't get changed back because Ashley wanted it changed back. The name got changed back because a load of fans went to the stadium and protested and said, you know, that this stadium has been called St James's Park for over 100 years. We want the stadium renamed back to its original. And Ashley backed down and renamed it, and we got it renamed back. But that's ridiculous. That's a historical stadium. You do not rename a historical stadium. Imagine if the Glazers tried to rename Old Trafford. Imagine the outrage from the fans, and it would be it'd be understandable. You can't do stuff like that, man. I'm not going to. I'm not going to say anything about Arsenal and Arsenal being in Highbury and then going to the Emirates because they moved to a complete different stadium. This was the same stadium. Therefore, it cannot be renamed. Old Trafford cannot be renamed. Old Trafford is Old Trafford. It's not fucking Sports Direct Arena or whatever fucking else. It's Old Trafford. Always will be. And you wouldn't see Anfield getting renamed. Imagine if the Liverpool owner says, I'm going to rename Anfield. Imagine how pissed that would make Liverpool fans. Just imagine. You know, Stamford Bridge getting renamed, stuff like that. It's absolute outrage. So I'm trying to think if there's any other bad things that Ashley did. There probably is, but I just probably can't think of them at the moment. But that has got to be the worst. You don't rename a historical stadium. You know, you wouldn't rename the Camp Nou. You wouldn't rename the Bernabeu. See, Real Madrid and Barcelona stadiums, you wouldn't rename them. You know, you wouldn't rename the Etihad. The Emirates wouldn't get renamed. You know, there's so many. Remember Tottenham's old stadium, White Hart Lane? That never got renamed because it's always going to be White Hart Lane. It'll always be that. It won't be anything else. I know every corner of the stadium has a label of Sports Direct. So annoying. Yeah, again, that's another thing, having all these shitty Sports Direct signs around the stadium. I was happy when those got took down. But that's not the worst thing, yeah. You can't rename a famous historical stadium. Nah. And I'm a diehard football fan. I would if I saw like Man United Stadium or say Liverpool Stadium or Chelsea Stadium getting renamed, I probably wouldn't even be best pleased about that. I know they're not my team, but I know them as their historical grounds, as their historical stadium names. I don't want them renamed. So even that would probably annoy us a little bit, but not as much as that did, because that's my own team's stadium. I think though when we saw Joey Barton, I think Joey Barton had a bit of a, was it Joey Barton or was it Kevin Nolan? I think one of them had a bit of a disagreement with Pardew, so Pardew sold them or something. I think maybe it was Nolan. When we sold Kevin Nolan, I think him and Pardew had a bit of a disagreement, which led to his sale to West Ham. Aston Villa lost 3-1 yesterday. I bet Josh is happy. Yeah, I was happy to see Villa lose. Like I've said, I like Steven Gerrard. I've got nothing against Steven Gerrard. I just don't like the football club. I don't like Villa at all. So it was nice to see them get beat. Yet again, 3-1 off Palace. Palace haven't had a bad start of the season at all. Palace are doing pretty well. You've got to credit Patrick Vieira. You know, I used to watch the Premier League seasons. He was one hell of a midfielder, and he seems to not be a bad manager either. Well, he was part of the Arsenal Invincibles team, remember, Vieira, so he's certainly a winner. Sell Carroll to Liverpool for 35 million. Yeah. I mean that was probably good money for Carroll at the time though, because if you think about it, yes, Carroll at that time was kind of in his peak, He was doing well for us. That's 2011. Yeah, so 35 million for Carroll back then was probably good. Now it wouldn't have been, but back then, yes. It was good money. Well, we used some of that money, didn't we, to buy Papi's Cisse. Obviously, Papi's Cisse I like for like replacement. Obviously, both strikers, so. Yeah, we sold Nolan to West Ham, Enrique to Liverpool, and I think Joey Barton went to QPR. Did he go? I think he went to QPR. Yeah, I think he went to QPR. Joey Barton. No, I see what you mean by, we shouldn't have sold Carroll because he was doing well for us. But I think 35 million from at that time wasn't bad for us. Yeah, we sold Demba Ba to Chelsea. Yeah. I think with Demba Ba though, I think he wanted to leave. I think Demba Ba wanted to leave. So I think it was a bit different with him. But yeah, there's just so many things that Mike Ashley did, which obviously annoyed me and annoyed other Newcastle fans. And just thank God that he's not the owner of the team anymore. Because honestly, I can't stand the guy. He's a good businessman, but when you buy a football club, you don't run it like a business. Like, come on. When you buy a football club, you buy the football club with the aspirations that our current owners have. That is to improve the squad and get the team up there with the elite. That's what this new ownership wants to do. That's what Mike Ashley's mindset should have been when he bought the club in 2007, but of course it wasn't. I think he left when Keegan left in 2008. I think it was like mutual consent or something. I think Keegan said, "Oh, I'm leaving," because think about this. Kevin Keegan himself wasn't happy with how the club was getting run. Yeah, he wasn't happy with how the club was getting run, and I don't blame him at all. Here, remember Kevin Keegan almost guided us to the Premier League, so it's understandable that he'd be annoyed with how the club was being run. So I believe he just walked. I mean, who would want to work under that guy? Well, Steve Bruce would, but Steve Bruce was just a yes man to him. I still to this day don't know how the hell we managed to get Rafa Benitez though. That was a steal. What the hell? What the hell was that? I honestly don't know how I managed to get Rafa Benitez. And guess what? Guess what happened with Benitez? Fucking Ashley again. What an absolute prick. But I think if you're going to take ownership of a club, you've got to care about the club and you've got to want the club to improve. Like our current owners. Yes, I remember Alan Pardew. Yes. I remember that infamous headbutt against David Myler when we were playing against Hull as well. He says, here, you used to play for our arch rivals, right? Have that headbutt. I honestly don't know what he was thinking. We actually finished 6th under Pardew one season somehow. I think it was 11, was it 11-12? Or 10-11? I think it was 11-12. We finished like what? Was it 5th? Was it actually 5th? Testing my memory. Yeah, it could have actually been 5th, you know. It was either 5th or 6th. Oh yeah, 5th there. Was it 5th? Oh, I remember that old Premier League intro as well with Written in the Stars. Iconic. Iconic. Yeah, champions were Manchester City. With that famous Sergio Aguero last minute goal against QPR. Europa League, Tottenham Hotspur, Newcastle and Liverpool. Wow. Premier League table. Let me just get the full table. Yeah, we finished 5th. Finished behind City, United, Arsenal and Spurs. We finished a point above Chelsea. Pretty impressive. Yes, Steve McLaren came in to replace John Carver because Pardew left to go to Crystal Palace in 2014, and then we got John Carver in as like an interim. So we had John Carver in early 2015, and then to start the next season we replaced him with bloody Wally over Brolly. Then he got sacked in March of 2016, and replaced him with Rafa Benitez after we got relegated. Well, we replaced him with Benitez before we got relegated, but yeah, Benitez succeeded McLaren. Yeah, I know we got back to the Premiership in one season, but the fact that a team like Newcastle with the fan base, with the history that we've got, or even in the Championship in the first place, is a disgrace. It's a disgrace. It shows how badly run the club was. It's disgraceful. We should never ever be in the Championship. Never. That should never happen. It's a disgrace. But here's a famous fact. We've been regularly in the Premier League. I think every season since the Premier League started, bar the 2 years we were relegated. Yes, I wasn't happy with that appointment at all. I thought Steve Bruce. Are you serious? Yeah. But remember again, we're still under Mike Ashley. Mike Ashley did not care about Newcastle United. That's what we've got to remember. Mike Ashley did not care about the club. He cared about Sports Direct. He cared about getting money in his pocket. He did not care about Newcastle United. And that is the most important thing when you're an owner. You have to care about the club. And remember when Sheikh Mansour took over Man City? He clearly cared for the club. They were frustrating buying players, improving. That's the sign. I know of an owner that's got a lot of money, yes, but an owner who cares about the club also, yes. We spent what? Like 100 mil in January under the new regime. That's the owner showing intent. Signing the likes of Bruno and Kieran Trippier, that's showing massive intent that we're not here to be in a relegation fight. We're here to get up the table and get competing with the big boys in the league. It's showing intent. That's what you've got to do. You've got to show intent to improve, to get better, to get up the league. And us signing Kieran Trippier and Bruno, you know, players who have played, you know, Bruno came from Lyon, played in the Europa League with Lyon. Kieran Trippier has played in the Champions League with Atletico Madrid. That's intent. That's us showing intent that we want to get up the league and eventually want to start competing with the big guns in the league. You know, eventually we want to be competing with Man City for the title. Or Liverpool for the title, or whoever's up there. We want to say, look, you're at the top of the league, but we're going to challenge you. We want that league. And that's what our new owners have done. Finally, the owners and the fans are on the same page. The owners have the same passion as the fans do. That is so important. It's crucial. That's why Man United need to sack off the Glazers. The Glazers don't care about the club. The Man U fans do, of course. But the owners don't. And I think it's so important that the owners and the fans share the same passion. Because that's going to help improve the club massively. Yeah, I could talk about football for many hours if I wanted to. I just love it so much. I've grown up watching football. Steve Bruce said he is a Newcastle United fan, so let's go and manage something makes perfect sense. Oh yeah, that makes loads of sense, you know. You're a Newcastle fan, yet you go and manage their bitter rivals. Yeah, that makes loads of sense. Like Newcastle and Sunderland are rivals. If you're a massive Newcastle fan, you would not go and manage the rivals. But this is Steve Bruce we're talking about. This guy's got no loyalty. He's managed Birmingham and Aston Villa, Newcastle and Sunderland. I'm pretty sure he's managed Sheffield United and Sheffield Wednesday. This guy's got no loyalty. He really doesn't. You know, he's the most disloyal managers I've ever seen. He's now managing West Brom. He's now managing West Brom. West Brom and Aston Villa are rivals. He's got no loyalty at all. No, I wouldn't. No, I absolutely wouldn't. They can pay us whatever they fucking want. I'm not managing that football club. To be fair though, I've got to give some credit to them that Sunderland, they have started the season quite well, so I've got to give them some credit, but I'm not going to talk about them too much, and I don't want to give them too much credit. But yeah, they've started the season well, so you know, fair enough. But yeah, I hope they don't get promoted though. Let them stay in the championship for a few years at least. But yeah, things are a lot better for Newcastle now. After we suffered in those 14 years. Has managed Sheffield United, Huddersfield, Wigan, Palace, Birmingham, Sunderland, Hull, Villa, Sheffield Wednesday, Newcastle and West Brom. Yep. That's someone who has no loyalty. You shouldn't be managing rival clubs. Oh, I should have knocked him out. I should have knocked him out. Ah. I think if I'd knocked him out, I probably wouldn't have got the cops on us. It's because I shot him, wasn't it? Damn. Damn it. Right, okay. Are you having a laugh? You stupid NPC. This mission's horrible. I wouldn't mind if this mission was deleted from the game. It's especially annoying when you get detected. Got 4 stars and the cops are just so aggressive. Yeah, you can't say you're a Newcastle fan and then go manage the rivals. I'm sorry, like that's just taking it too far. That's why I would never cheer on Sunderland. You know, because I understand rivalry in football. I understand what that means. Yeah, not having an apartment invite's a bit of a pain, but oh well. Shame I can't play the music, but of course the copyright mafia will just copyright the stream. What the? Whoa. What the hell is this? What the? the hell is this? What is going on? What is this? Why have I got cops on this? I didn't do anything. What? Why have I got cops on this? I didn't do anything. Don't even know what the fuck this is. What am I meant to be doing right now? I have no idea. I'm going to call these cops officers because I'm not going to get anywhere with cops on us. What? How the fuck do I just call the cops office and then I get them on us again? What the fuck? I don't even know what I'm even looking for here. I don't even know what the hell this is. It's just a plane that's in the water. Oh. Oh, smuggler cash. Okay. I don't know what the hell that is. Like, I literally just called Leicester to get the cops off us and then they came straight back on us. Like, what the hell? Okay, I'm going to do some OMC contracts. Let's go. I don't even know what that's about. I really don't. A cache? What's that about? Okay, well, at least we've lost the cops. That'll do. I landed so well. I landed and literally, like, teleported us into the clubhouse. Excellent. Oh yeah, you can do some bar resupply missions. I might do one of those. Yeah, let's do one of these, why not? Before I do an MC contract. Let's get that biker music on, why not? There's no biker music for this? Are you serious? Where's the biker music? apparently there isn't any. Why is there no biker music though? That sucks. Have to use this bike until my Mark II's cooled down. I'm going to try not to use my Mark II for the contracts though. Yeah, I know what I'm doing with this bike as well, because I've used it a lot. Let's go. Yeah, it's just obviously not as good as the Mark II. That's the OG oppressor. The OG oppressor is best to be used on like roads like this. You just spam the boost. Whereas the Mark II is better in the air. Yeah, so I'm not going to be using the Mark II too much on today's stream. I think I am going to do my KO maybe on the stream. Yeah, that's true, but the Mark II is the better vehicle. The Mark II is the superior vehicle because it's better for grinding. It's better for grinding. And it stays in the air. You don't have to keep going up and down with the left stick. It stays up in the air because it hovers. I'm gonna get a health boost before I start the MC contract, because you know the NPCs in this game are quite accurate. I could use snacks, but why do I need to waste snacks? Get that health boost in a moment. Health bonus, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I could stone hatchet an NPC, but nah. What's the point? I don't need to. I don't need to do that now. Did you know as well? Like obviously to regenerate your health, you can use your favorite bike and you can use your snacks. But you can actually, if you hit an NPC with stone hatchet, that also like will recharge your health to full. Because the ability gets your health up. But I'ma not waste snacks and I'ma not use the stone hatchet to charge my health up. I'ma just do this because I know how ridiculous like the AI are. I know how accurate it can be. I think I need max health to deal with them. So yeah. You can see my health is going up right now. I'll just thingy that in there. My health is going up, you can clearly see. And now it's full. Okay. Register an MC. What we're going to do next. We can do hit the roof or we can do cracked. Yeah, that's a better option. Hello Jojo, how's it going? But yes, keep an eye on what your favourite bike is in your stats, because whatever bike it is, if you get on that bike will recharge your health to max. That's what I've just done there. Means you don't need to use snacks, you don't need to use the stone hatchet. You can just charge your health up that way. Okay, which bike are we going to use? We're not going to use the oppressor. We're not going to use the bagger. Could use the Fagio mod. Just for a bit of fun. About 250k. I've mainly been doing MC contracts. I'm going to do my KO high soon though. That's 2.2 miles. Let's instead let's get the Hakuchu drag. I don't like to use the Mark II on MC contracts. This Hakuchu drag's got HSW upgrades. Just look at how quick it is right now. Just flying past everyone. Okay. Is there any ladders around? There's one there. The best way to do this though, instead of hooking onto the container, the best way to do it is to get the keys for the oppressor and just deliver the oppressor. That's the best way I've seen of doing this. It's nice. It's nice to be able to do some different activities. Obviously on regular pay they're not that worth it, but I mean this week they probably are worth it, because you get like 100k per one. Which is, it's like triple money on MC contracts this week. Why is there a helicopter already? Oh well. Guess you can't do these in stealth. If I just shoot the gunners on the heli, I should be alright. They shouldn't be able to like shoot us with perfect accuracy, hopefully, when I've shot the gunners. She's down. Good morning, Speed. How are you? Yeah, I see the heli's on hitting us now because I've shot all the gunners. Just shoot the gunners on the heli, and then you should be fine. Are you ready to die, mate? I am as well. You've just woke up. Just wow. Yeah, I'm good. I must have woke up at about 9 o'clock. Maybe a little earlier. Okay. They're all dead. Get out. Help. Yeah, you don't have to use the rifle with the scope like that either. You can just use it like that. And just go bang. Like that. If you want. Okay, we need to find the keys. We found this. We found the cutting saw first this time. Come on. Come on, game. Hello, I'm pressing the button. Are you going to react to what I'm doing or what? Thank you. Now I want to find the keys for the oppressor. And I'm not sure where they are on this one. Does say do not enter, so don't know why I was trying to enter something that says do not enter. What an idiot. Have to have a look around. Because I don't want to have to use that stupid cargo bob to hook up the container, because that's just going to be a pain in the arse. Okay, yeah, we're just going to have a look around. Might have to use the cargo bob. I don't know where the keys are. Whese keys are these? Whese keys are these? No. Oh, fuck's sake. I don't want to have to use that annoying cargo bob. Whese keys are these? They're not in here somewhere. No. No, they are not. No. Where the hell are they? I'm gonna have to use the cargo bob because I don't know where they are. Fuck you. Oh, there we go. There we go. We found the keys. We's keys are these. We found them. L. Take the L. Can I open it, please? Apparently it doesn't want to open or something. The fuck is going on? Hello? Thank you. Jesus, why does it take so long to react to what you want to do? This is expanded and enhanced. Like, Jesus, I'm pressing the button, nothing's happening. That was lucky. I hope you have all seen my community post. If you haven't, I'm not going to be live streaming for the next 2 weeks. I'm on holiday next weekend. And the weekend after, I'm going to visit my grandparents. So after today, I'm taking 2 weeks off. Done. My I'll buy some explosive rounds and I'm going to do another casino prep now. I might just go between casino preps and MC contracts until my casino's ready, and then might do my KO. That might be the plan. Damn it! I can't fill up any crates because my crates are full, so... Good morning, Connor. Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you? Right, let's go. What we're gonna do? I think we've got like 4 preps to do. It's gold as well. We've got 2, 3. We've got about 5 to do because we're gonna have to do two approach preps. I'm good, mate. I've got a casino artwork and no one's online. Yeah, that sucks. I know what that feels like. There's plenty of times where I've had heists ready and nobody's on here, so yeah, it does suck, but just have to do other stuff, I guess. I've still got my KO to do, but I'm gonna finish these casino preps before I do it. To be honest, I might just finish the casino preps now, do my KO, and then go back to doing MC contracts. Oh, nice. Pink diamond, yeah. The thing is about KO now, though, is that when we used to get tequila, it used to be the end of the world because the secondary targets sometimes weren't very good. But now, if you get tequila, it's not the end of the world because the secondary targets like give you more money and are better when you get a worse primary target. So it's not as bad now than it used to be. Thank God I didn't get the one in Palito Bay because I'm not going to fly all the way to Palito Bay. Forget that. Stone hatchet time. Help. Try and hit me ever again. Boom. Boom. You've had tequila 8 times in a row. Damn, that sucks. I don't really care what I have as a primary target now in terms of KO, but I like to try and get different targets, not just have tequila all the time. All these contacts on my phone which I never use. Did I forget to buy explosive rounds or did I buy them? Oh, damn it. I need to buy them. I need to buy some explosive rounds. You should do MC contracts this week as well, Connor, because they're triple money. Like I've gotten like 118k off one of them doing them solo. The only problem is when I get to the MC contracts that can't be done solo, that's going to be a problem because nobody's on. As always, nobody is on, apart from me. Well, that's good then, Chinese. But I don't think that's going to happen today. And he should have played at St James's Park because the game today is at St James's Park. What are you laughing at, Connor? What happened? What happened? Wow. Oh, what I said about no one being online. Yeah. Yeah, no fuckers ever online, are they? When I am. I didn't prove it to you. See? No fuckers online. There you go. No fuckers online. Just showing you evidence as well. Go to Ginger Street. I'm gonna be watching the game today though, Chinese against Manchester City. It'll be a great atmosphere regardless if we lose, which is quite likely. Hello Tony, how's it going? I would take a 1-1. I don't think it'll happen, but I'll definitely take it. Normally I'd be disappointed with a 1-1 at home, but not when we're against Man City. Ah. Keep it going. Nice one. Why would you bring on Chris Wood? Only time I would ever play Chris Wood is if, like, in my career mode, is if Wilson's suspended or if Wilson's really tired. Chris Wood's terrible. Oh, okay, fair enough. You need to, if you've got the money, you need to buy another striker. That's what you need to do. When Newcastle desperately in real life need a striker, and once I get the money on my career mode to buy one, I'll be buying the striker. I'm thinking of buying someone like Armando Broja, or maybe Kareem Adeyemi, who I could use as a backup to start off with, and then when Wilson gets older and his overall goes down, because in FIFA when players are like 34, 35, the overalls go down. When his overall starts going down, I can then start Adeyemi and just leave Wilson as a bench player. Like for instance, you start a career mode on FIFA with Manchester United, and you play Cristiano Ronaldo for one season. He's gonna go down in overall because he's 37. Sim to December. Cause yeah, that doesn't make sense. I guess you meant Man City won't play Newcastle. Man United are more than bad. To say Man United is bad is an understatement. Man United are in a mess. Thank you for liking CJ, I appreciate that. Man United, when I was a kid, I've said this a few times, but when I was a kid, Man United would win the Premier League most seasons. Now they're struggling to get top 4. It's been a massive decline. for Manchester United over the last 10 years. Ever since Sir Alex Ferguson retired, Man United have got gradually worse and worse. Granted, they had a season where they finished second, but gradually they've just got worse and worse. They finished, what, 7th under, was it Louis van Gaal? Well, that must have been Moyes. They finished 7th under Moyes. They're in a mess this season. This is the worst I've ever seen Man United. This is one of the worst Man United teams as well that I've ever seen. Even the star players aren't turning up. Even Bruno Fernandes isn't turning up. Now, when Bruno signed for Man United, I thought, you know, this guy's one hell of a player. He's not turning up for them at the minute. Ronaldo's still scoring goals, but he's 37. You can't rely on a 37-year-old striker to get all your goals. McTominay's not good enough. Fred's not good enough. I don't think Dallow's good enough. Maguire's certainly not good enough. I don't think Luke Shaw's good enough either, in my personal opinion. Man United are a massive mess. This is a team who used to have like the likes of Paul Scholes, Ryan Giggs, you know, Van Nistelrooy, you know, Rooney in his prime, you know. Players like that. Now they've got a fucking midfield of bloody McTominay and Fred. In a centre back of Harry Maguire, who's just awful for Manchester United. They used to have Ferdinand and Vidic, and now they've got fucking Maguire and Lindelof. Oh dear. Yeah, it's been a massive decline for Manchester United. The thing about Maguire, I thought he was decent for Leicester. I thought Maguire was decent for Leicester, but for Man United, he's terrible. I actually, when I watched him at Leicester, I thought he was decent. But at Man United, he's awful. Alright, Chinese Gaming. Take care. See you later, man. Take care and good luck. Good luck to your team today. Yeah, good luck this week. It wasn't good luck last week, but good luck to your team this week. As soon as you're not playing against mine. I'll see you later. It's not Harry Maguire, it's Phil Jones in disguise. I think they're both as bad as each other. Then you see a team like Man City who were nowhere when I was obviously younger. And now they're just a dominant team in England. You know, it's mad how things can change, but I guess when you have an owner who doesn't care about the club, when you lose a world-class manager like Sir Alex Ferguson, you know, you're going to get worse, aren't you, really? Well, they didn't really lose him. I mean, he just retired, obviously. He'd been at Man United for, 26 years. He just retired. So I guess in a way they didn't lose him. He just retired. Good luck with Man City later. You may get 3 points thanks to English ref. We'll see. We will see. I just hope the lads put in a good performance. That's all I can ask for today. No, Nick Pope hasn't let a goal in, you're right. He was outstanding against, obviously, your club last week. Let's hope more of the same today. Because I would love to get a point. Arsenal are doing really well. Yeah, Arsenal are having a really good season. I think signing Gabriel Jesus and Zinchenko has really helped Arsenal. especially Jesus. Jesus, if you've watched Jesus this season for Arsenal so far, he's been nothing short of magnificent. Yeah, Arsenal played Bournemouth yesterday and just said, look, welcome to the Premier League. We're just going to put these goals past you. Wow, Chinese. Yeah, see you later, man. Arsenal just said, look, you're in the big league now. Here's a reality check for you. And they won easily in Bournemouth's own backyard. So, yeah. Arsenal have got to be odds on for top 4 this year. I think Arsenal will finish either 3rd or 4th. I can still see City and Liverpool finishing above them just because of the teams that they've got. I also fancy Spurs to do quite well. Spurs have had a good start as well. Spurs have got 7 points from 3 games. The only time they've dropped points was that match against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, where bloody Tuchel and Conte had a bloody fight on the bloody touchline and got sent off. So clearly Tuchel and Conte don't like each other for some reason. No, he's good, Conte. I like Tuchel and Conte because you can see how passionate they are. You know, they want to do well, they want to succeed, and I like those sort of managers, the ones that want to do well, want to succeed. Yes, Cahill, but we're not talking about the Champions League. We're talking about the Premier League. We're not talking about the Champions League. So I don't know why you bring the Champions League into it. The way he celebrates is hilarious. Yeah. I wasn't talking about the Champions League, Cahill. There's a few teams who could win the Champions League this season. I do believe Man City can win the Champions League. And you're talking about them going off the boil. But how many Champions Leagues have Liverpool won in the past few years? Do you want to answer that? Liverpool have won a few Champions Leagues over the past few years, so how do you know they're going to go off the boil? Liverpool know how to win a few Champions Leagues. They should have won the Champions League last season. If it wasn't for Courtois in that Champions League final last season, Liverpool would have won the Champions League. Courtois was unbelievable in that game. That should have been Liverpool's trophy, not Madrid's. Sorry, Liverpool dominated the game. But Courtois was just unbelievable. If it wasn't for Courtois, Liverpool would have won that game 2 or 3-0. I don't think Man City and Liverpool's form is going to slip just because they're in other tournaments. They've been in other tournaments in previous seasons. They've still been 1 and 2 comfortably. I don't know where you would get that logic from. You know, City and Liverpool have been in other tournaments for many seasons, and they haven't had a drastic slump in form. So I'm not sure what you mean. Plus, what you do in the early rounds of the FA Cup, is you play like a reserve team, which gives all your main players a rest. That's what some teams do. We don't need patrol routes because it's Group 6. We do need that though. City were unlucky not to reach the final last season. Madrid just pulled off an incredible comeback. Just got 120k for a contract. Yeah, nice, Connor. Nice. Yeah, City were unlucky to not beat Madrid last season in the Champions League. And then Liverpool were unlucky not to win it because, like I say, they were much better than Madrid. And I think if Madrid had played the second goalkeeper, I think Liverpool would have won. I really do. This Courtois was just different gravy. If I'm going to predict the top 4, I'm going to say Man City top, Liverpool second. I'm going to go for Tottenham in third. Controversial. I'm going to go for Tottenham in third, Arsenal fourth, Chelsea fifth. But your logic saying that the Premier League teams form slumps isn't right. It doesn't slump at all. There might be a few games where they don't win. Might be a few games where they lose. Every team loses games, mate. Only one team has ever gone unbeaten in the Premier League era, and that's Arsenal. The Arsenal Invincibles. Every team loses games. I don't care whether you're Man City, whether you're Bournemouth. I don't care what team you are. Every team loses games. You're not going to win every game you play, and every team's going to lose games. Although I understand what you mean to an extent, every team's going to lose games in the season. What Arsenal did all those years ago, that was a one-off. And that was because they had an outrageous team. I don't care if you're prime Barcelona, if you're Bournemouth, whoever. Every team's going to lose at least once in the season. When Man City got 100 points in the Premier League, they still lost, 2 or 3 games? So it's pretty much impossible in the modern era to go unbeaten in the Premier League. Man United couldn't do it with the team that they had. Chelsea didn't do it under Mourinho. Nigh on impossible that you're going to go the whole season without losing at least one game. When my team, Newcastle United, when we eventually get up there, up to the point where we can compete for the league, do I expect us to go unbeaten? Definitely not. Biggest achievement was Leicester, the price of their team compared to Man City, and they blitzed the Prem. Yes, they did. That was really impressive with Leicester when they won the Premier League. But again, they still lost games. I understand what you're saying by one defeat could cost you the title. I agree, it can in some instances. But it's going to happen at some point. Leicester lost 3 games when they won the title. They've won 23, drawn 12 and lost 3. I've just looked it up. So they still lost 3 games. I don't know if we'll ever see a team do what Arsenal did ever again. I think that was once in a blue moon sort of thing. It'd be a hell of an achievement if I'm wrong though. Okay. Okay, where is the pass? Got it. Let's get out of here. Right, that's done. So the casino heist is now prepped. It's time to do this KO heist. It's been sat there for a little bit. It's time to get it done. I'm not sure about impressive. I'm not sure if they're going to be impressive this season, like you've just said. I think they might just about do enough to stay in the division. I wouldn't say they're going to be impressive. I wouldn't say that at all, but I think they'll do enough to stay up. I wouldn't call any team impressive who are just scraping survival. No, I didn't find it impressive when my team Newcastle in that same season, 15-16, just, well, they went down actually. But the season before, 14-15, I didn't find it impressive when we just stayed up. So I wouldn't call Forest impressive. I mean, they've been decent, but I think impressive is a bit generous. Let's go. But by the looks of them, I think they will just about stay up. I think they've got enough. Let's go. Might as well get it done. It's 2.5 hours for the next one. What's that? 2:30. Okay. Hello Lee, how's it going? Yeah, you're right on that one, overtailing. I think it was like the 70s. 70s, they were one of the best teams. One of the best teams ever. Like the 70s. They're a little bit off that now though. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. More than a tiny bit. Miles off. If you ask any Nottingham Forest fan this season, what do you want to achieve? They'll just say staying in the Premier League. They'll be happy to stay in the Premier League, I'm telling you that. When you've just been promoted, that's always what you want to do, stay in the league. Yeah, my day's going good, Lee. Thank you. All of the promoted teams, that's going to be their aim. They just want to stay in the... Where's the bike? They just want to stay in the Premier League. Okay, whatever. Hello TJ, how's it going? They are, but we'll just have to see what happens to them this season. I wouldn't say they've looked terrible so far. I mean, they've not been excellent either, of course. They're a promoted team, but I wouldn't say they've looked terrible so far this season. You know, they're digging points out. They're picking up points. That's what they need to do, so we'll have to wait and see on Fulham. I don't know with Fulham. Why is there no bikes? What is going on? I can't find any bikes. What is going on? Why can't I find any bikes? Okay. Well, whatever. I'll have to pick one up later on. There's normally a bike. There's normally a bike where I just went, but this time it didn't spawn for some reason. Let's go. There we go, it's a bit quicker. I want to know, do people want me to turn on subtitles and online, or just leave them off? I mean, I've got subtitles disabled at the moment. Oh, you want them on? Okay. Hello, Boss Gaming. How's it going? Yeah, I've turned them on. Get into the vault. Tell you who I haven't heard from for a while, Squawk Gaming. I haven't heard from that guy for like a year and a half. Hopefully he's doing alright. Yeah, we're gonna do some more MC contracts after this. I will be ending the stream shortly though. I'm probably gonna watch that 2 o'clock Premier League game as well. And obviously I'm watching my team, which kicks off at 4:30. What do you mean, is there anyone that I'm not on good terms with? What do you mean? What heist is it? I don't know what you mean by that comment, Overtail. Yeah, I can help you with that heist. Well, how much gold have you got and what's the target? Yeah, you might want to expand on that comment, Overtail, because I have no idea what you're talking about. I mean, there's a few people, but I don't really want to say any names. Nobody in the chat. I'll say that. But I don't really want to say any names. But there is a few people. But I just distance myself from those people. You know, if I don't get on with someone, or if I don't like what they're doing or whatever, then I'll just distance myself from them. That's the best thing to do. I only add people who are like think I can trust and who I get on with, and that's always going to be the case. I'm not going to add someone if I don't get on with them. That would just be stupid. Gonna have to get my phone ready and put a 2.5 hour timer on it very soon. Whatever that 2 o'clock game is, I'm just gonna have to put a bit of that match on my phone and buy the setup cost on and then obviously go off again. Which I don't have an issue with that. Gotta get the heist on hard mode though. Maximise what I'm getting. Are you wanting to do that? Oh, you've got 5 tables of gold as well. Nice. Are you wanting to do that heist now? Okay, that was a bit of a messed up landing. Okay, no worries. I'm trying to escape in the quickest way possible. I think I've picked a good enough place to escape. Once I've done your heist, I'm going to do some more MC contracts. Because I've got a casino heist, but it's gold, so I'll have to wait for people to be on. Come on. It's got to be done now. Okay, maybe I've not picked a good place to escape. How is it not done yet? Oh, God. I hate when it does this. It takes forever to escape because it might have screwed up my elite challenge. It just won't be good. Okay, we'll get the setups done first and then I'll help. How is it not done yet? Look at how far off the island I am. Come on. Are you having a laugh? Look at the map. What the hell? How far do I need to go? What an absolute joke. Look at how far out I've had to swim. Ridiculous. It's done now. I know it's done because escape Cayo Perico has disappeared. Look at how far out I had to swim, man. Jeez. That's the most annoying part of the whole heist. Trying to escape. I'll have to go further to the left next time then. Still got a elite challenge, so doesn't matter that much. So almost got 1.5 million, almost. Yeah, I'd kind of still prefer doing them solo, even though it's a larger cooldown, because it just always seems to run smoothly when I do it solo, but when I do it with people, sometimes it doesn't go well. Okay. Now we need to put on a 2.5 hour timer. There we go. 14:47 it'll be done. It's 12:17 at the moment. 2.5 hours. Yeah, this is why I keep saying, like, when you've got the money and that, you need to try and get one. Because updates won't be on the PS4 forever as well. Like, eventually Rockstar will stop updates on the PS4, exactly like they did with the PS3. So we need to try and get a PS5 as soon as, really. Why am I getting loaded into some random ass lobby, really? Are you having a laugh? Are you having a fucking laugh? Why are you gonna load us into a random public session? Right, I need an invite to your Keo Perico heist. Because I can't join otherwise. I will be back in 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Whenever Rockstar stops updating the PS4, people are going to mod the hell out of the game. Fuck knows. I don't even know how you mod on PS4. Right, I need an invite to your Keo Perico heist. Oh, you'd say you got to do the setups as well. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's fine, Lee. I'm going to be ending the stream off shortly anyways. What am I going to do in the meantime? Because I can't do KO because it's not ready. Are you finishing the setups? I forgot you had setups to do because obviously I thought you had the heist ready. Right, okay. If you're going to ask for help with the heist though, Boss Gaming, please ask when all the setups are done next time. Because I don't help with setups. I'm going to do an MC contract. Yeah, life and death bikes has to be. Can't do any of the others because you need players in the MC to do the others. I'm going to put the biker music on because why not? Just be careful with that radio. Oh, accident there. I'm not using a Mark II. I try not to use Mark IIs for MC contracts. personally don't think you should be using that flying motorcycle for these setups. I think you should be using regular bikes, like regular bikers. Yeah, it's this mission. I know exactly what this mission is. Well, it's life and death bikes, but you know what I mean. I know how the mission goes. Hello, Errands. How's it going? Need to find a way into the house. Okay, I can hear music. Sorry, folks. I'm going to have to turn it off. I can hear music. I could hear applause by Lady Gaga. I'll get copyrighted for that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave it off. I'm sorry, folks. I'd love to play the biker music, but you know, it's too risky. Can't risk a copyright claim. That's a shame. Flip the correct one. Could be any of them. Damn it! It's the last one. Can I keep flipping that and keep electrocute myself? Ooh, yeah, you can. Jeez. That's the right one. Stupid asshole. I'll show you as a stupid arsehole, mate. Shoot you in the head. Let's go. Got the death bike. Got a nice dual minigun on the front. Let us know when that heist is ready, please, Boss Gaming. I'm going to do it before I end the stream. Damn. Oh, headshot. Brutal. Try it in first person, why the hell not? First person's harder. Nearly there. I'm not going anywhere, mate. Where did you go? Oh my lord, where did you go now? Not going anywhere till all you pricks are dead. Where's the rest of them? Hello, Mr. Cappy, how's it going? What's the matter? What do you mean, goddamn? Goddamn what?
You get it done? Wish I could have rolled with you on this one. Don't do nothing stupid with that bike, though, alright? If you bring it back to the clubhouse, I don't doubt you'll be able to get a little something for that. Could be nice money for you. How about that? Alright, just get it back in one piece, and let's make this money.
Is that heist set up yet, Boss Gaming? Right, no worries. Do you want to send us an invite to it now, then? Oh, 120 grand, I'll take that. I'm just waiting for a heist invite. There we go. But we've got long fin. Okay. Let's go then. So if I scroll up the comments, he said he's got 5 tables of gold. He's got the aggressor loadout, and I'm used to the conspirator loadout, but that should be fine. First thing we've got to do is try and get the key cards. I may even kill the Juggernaut if he's nearby. I would get this loadout, but I prefer the rifle. But this is still a decent loadout. This still does a good job. And you can kill the Juggernaut with this loadout, but I just use the Conspirator loadout and normally avoid the Juggernaut. Yeah, what's the camera with that guard? Got the key card already. Good start. Not got any keys yet though. Try and find the keys. You're in Asda? Wow. Yeah, I'm probably going to be ending the stream after this heist anyways. get some lunch and then watch some football for the rest of the day. Got my team on later. Oh yeah, shit, we don't have the keys. Got my team on later, and I've got the whatever the 2 o'clock game is on Sky. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. I thought we were going to get alerted there, because I thought that one shot would kill the guard, but it didn't. But we got away with one there. Or I did, more specifically. Right, I'm going to go and get the tequila. Okay, let's go and collect all that gold and then we can leave. Okay. Okay, if you can show us where the rest of the gold is. If you know where the gold is, that is. Oh, yeah, I can see one there. Nice. Is there 2 in here or just 1? 1. Only 1? Only 1 in here. You can get it if you want it. I can get that. Nice. There we go. All done. Let's go this way. Oh, the Juggernaut must have been killed. Bro, can you help me? That depends. Are you on PS5? I mean, I am ending the stream after this setup. After this heist, I mean. Okay, if you're not on PlayStation, I'm not going to be able to help you. This is the only console I played this game on. Guess over here is good, right? To the left. Oh, you're on PS4. Yeah, that's a problem. Um, that's an issue. I've got the PS4 version, but I'm not going to really be able to help you because I don't have anything on that version. I've got no properties or anything. I'll even go on the PS4 version after this heist and show you that I've literally got nothing. I can't help anybody on the PS4 version. I'm broke on the PS4 version. I've transferred all my progress to expanded and enhanced. So even I'm broke on the PS4 version now. I transferred this character from the PS4 version back in March, 5 months ago. So I will show you though, like how much money I've got on the PS4 version and what level I am. But I'll tell you this: it's not very much. This is what I don't like from Rockstar. This should have kept you should have kept your character on old gen as well. It's so annoying that it was deleted off old gen because there's still people who are on old gen. So I was either going to lose out on using my character on expanded and enhanced, or I was going to lose out from having it on the old gen version. So either way, it's a lose-lose. But I at the time I just thought I'd rather have it on expanded and enhanced. So I think you've got to exit more to the right, not to the left like Overtail said. I think you've got to go more to the right. I think I'm too sentinel. Rockstar should have kept your character on the PS4 version as well, and not deleted it off that one just because you've transferred it to new gen. When you transferred from PS3 to PS4, this didn't happen. It's just a cash grab, isn't it? Really. Think about it. Think about it. It's just a cash grab. Not leaving the character on the old gen version as well. It's just a cash grab. Because obviously people will want to play the expanded and enhanced version. And then it means obviously if people want to go back on the PS4 version, some people might be persuaded to buy shark cards because they're broke, which I won't do, but some people might want to do that because their progress on PS4 is wiped essentially. It's ridiculous. They've done it the wrong way. Like it's good. Yeah, we've got expanded and enhanced. It's good, but your character should stay on old gen as well. It shouldn't be deleted just because you transferred it. I mean, like I say, that didn't happen when PS3 players transferred to PS4, so why does it happen when PS4 players transfer to PS5? Yeah, no problem. I got a good take as well, 591k. I'll definitely take that. It's just stupid in my opinion. The character I'm using right now should still be on the PS4 version, but it isn't. And that's what they've screwed up. That's what Rockstar messed up. Not me, not anybody else. That's what Rockstar messed up. The developer of the game. They screwed it up. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for the stream, I think. We've done our 3 hours. But before I end, I just want to show everyone again the lack of money in properties that I have on PS4 now, PS4 version now. Of course, I can play it on my PS5 because it's backward compatible. Yeah, PS4 games are backward compatible with PS5, so even when you get a PS5, you could choose to go back to old gen if you wish. But yeah. This is not going to look good right now. That's what I'm going to say. I only use this PS4 version if somebody on my friends list is on PS4 and they've set up a heist as a host. Like say they've set up a KO and they want me to help them with it. That's the only time I'll really go on this version now. Otherwise, this version I just do not use. I'm gonna have to mute because I've got audio turned on here, I think. Oh, it's turned off. Okay. Yeah, it's much slower scrolling as well. You can tell it's last gen. It's so slow when you're scrolling up and down. You can tell it's last gen. It looks worse. It takes longer to scroll up and down. You can tell it's last gen. Like I say, I would never disrespect PS4. You know, I started this game on PS4 on this right version that I'm on now. But you can definitely see the improvement, which is always good when you get a new gen console and a new gen game. It's nice to see the improvement. The only thing I've got on my PS4 account now is an Office, and that was only because my friend hosted a heist on PS4 and I joined and I got the money for an Office,
I'm your new executive assistant.
which I'm now getting an intro to. Jesus.
And to help this business run efficiently.
Oh, I know this.
Area/breakout space.
I know this.
Through to the executive suite. We're all set up to grow this company with everything a modern executive could want.
Oh.
The boardroom. The panels are easily swapped, so you can install a gun locker
Oh
or
my
a safe
God.
if you want.
I didn't know this was going to happen.
Your personal quarters, where you can freshen up, take a quick nap, or change for a meeting. Most important of all, though, is your executive terminal.
Oh, yay! Executive terminal. Yay! That's where you buy crates and source vehicle cargo. Yay! Apparently I didn't know that, even though I've been playing this game for bloody 6 years. Yay! Yeah, look at this.
Log into the terminal and I'll talk you through it.
Why have I got these dead glasses, man? Yeah, so I'm level 18 and I've got 237k and all I've got is an Office. Yeah, that is bad. That is bad. I don't even have an apartment yet. That's the next thing I'm going to buy, and then I'm going to probably save for a submarine. But yeah, I only use this version when people need help on PS4. So, hello Iceman. You've joined right at the end of the stream as well. And then you switch back. And then you just switch back to your main character. You hit join free mode, you wait for it to load up. Yeah, because I'm going to get some lunch and I'm going to watch the 2 o'clock football match. And then I'm watching the half-4 game because my team are involved. My team playing at home against Manchester City. And then you switch versions back to PS5. And the game will load eventually. There we go. And then you see you're level 1236 and you're actually rich again instead of being poor in a low level. So I've got this version where I'm a high level and I've got large amount of money. In the PS4 version I'm broke and I'm a low level. So yeah, massive difference right there. I've got both versions installed though for now. until people start transferring to PS5. And by people I mean Thriller Killer and Chinese Gaming. I mean, if Thriller Killer transfers, I'll probably just remove the PS4 version, because let's be honest, when does Chinese Gaming ever need help with anything on GTA? Or when does he ever ask me? Never. So yeah, as soon as my friend Thriller Killer transfers to PS5, I'm deleting the PS4 version. It's not required. Okay, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the stream today. I'm going to end it here. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.